You want Malachi get his turn? Like Malachi switch over? Switch over?
Baru hari tu cakap rumah. Dia sedia for a reason.
The color for hat.
He
You
said
can't
he
brown
wanted
cloth.
to but he here.
My hair is not ready.
Your hair long enough to plait?
My hair is flat already.
Oh. You know you have your hair plait.
Before this.
Oh. The Three Bears and Goldilocks by Malachi. Take it away, Malachi.
Once upon a time, a family of bears lived in a green and
Leafy.
leafy forest. These were no ordinary bears. That bear was enormous. His bushy tail almost
Brushed.
brushed the top of the ceiling of their small house.
Though
Though much smaller than that, Mom Bear was still quite large. She too was a bear after all. Dad and Mom Bear had a son named Billy. Compared with his parents, Billy was a little bear. He was only in the third grade. He was also lonely. All of his classmates lived in a nearby town of
Woodville.
Woodville and never came to see him after school. The bear's home was
Cheery.
cheery and bright at night. That bear sat in his great big armchair. It was made out of a solid
tree trunk.
Tree trunk that he and Billy had found in the forest. Mom Bear's smaller chair was covered in soft green velvet. Of course, Billy's chair was the smallest of all, but it fit him perfectly. Like God's chair, it was made of wood from the forest. Like Mom's chair, it was comfy with wood and
embroidered. Cushion. Now give me a bit more volume. Let me turn up the volume.
Yeah. Upstairs were the bedrooms. The bear had a great big bed with a thick mattress. Covered with a
Mom Bear had
Mom Bear had a medium-sized bed covered with
fleecy
blankets. Billy Bear slept in a little bed
carved
out of a
cherry woods. One morning,
Mom decided to fix the
oatmeal
for breakfast. She scooped soup into bowls. Dad had a great big bowl. Mom had a medium-sized bowl. And Billy had a teeny little bowl with just one scoop. When Billy tried to take a bite, made a terrible discovery. The oatmeal was too hot to eat. The bear family decided to take a hike. Their goal was to let the oatmeal cool off. Now while they were on their journey, a little girl named Goldilocks wandered by their house.
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks was just about Berry's age. And even went to his school, though she looked like a princess with her long golden curls. She sometimes acted as though everything in the world belonged to her.
She's spoiled, right? Goldilocks, right? What's that? When you get tired of it, be feeding. What's that? You tired already? Oh man, that was great. What's that delicious smell? She wondered aloud. It must be coming from this house. She climbed into the people window. She peered through the window and saw that no one was at home. So she climbed right into the bear's house. First, she tasted Dad Bear's oatmeal. Too hot, Goldilocks cried. Next, she tried Mom Bear's oatmeal, but it was too cold. Then she tried Billy Bear's oatmeal. It was so good that she licked the bowl clean. This must be Billy Bear's house, she said, looking at photographs in the living room. Then she noticed Mom Bear's collection of delicate glass animals. She took a bunny off the shelf to get a closer look. Then she sat in Dad Bear's big chair. Oh, this is far too hard. Then she sat in Mom Bear's chair. Oh, this is far too soft. Then she sat in Billy Bear's chair. This is just right, she said. But suddenly, Billy Bear's chair collapsed beneath her and the crystal bunny broke into tiny pieces. She breaking up the people's house. See? Goldilocks went upstairs and into Dad and Mom Bear's bedroom. She ran over to Dad Bear's bed, climbed up, and lay down to take a little nap. This bed was too hard. Next, she tried Mom Bear's bed. She felt like she was trying to sleep on a marshmallow. It was simply too soft. She struggled out of Mom Bear's bed and walked across the hallway. This must be Billy Bear's room, she said. Goldilocks saw Billy Bear's bed and lay down on it. It was just right. She stretched and yawned, and in a twinkling, Goldilocks was fast asleep. She fell asleep in her bed.
You said he'll eat. Yes,
So
he
you
was
will-
down there.
You what? You took Goldilocks?
She brought
The house.
Look.
I see. Just then, the bear family returned home. Unaware that anyone had been in their house, Billy Bear ran to the kitchen, joyful at the thought of eating his oatmeal. Then they made the discovery. What's going on here? Dad Bear said, racing. They saw footprints across the floor, drips and drops of oatmeal on the kitchen table, and Billy Bear's bowl licked clean. Somebody's been eating my oatmeal, growled Dad Bear. Somebody's been eating my oatmeal, cried Mom Bear. Somebody's been eating my oatmeal and ate it all up, wailed Billy Bear. They all turned to each other in shock. Somebody's been in our house, the bear said. Dad Bear stood tall and said with a roar, I can't take care of any intruders. Joshua, what do you think you would do like, if you come home and find it? Look, if somebody broke into your house, what you would do?
First thing I called the police.
Call the police, of course.
Police in that era. That didn't mean.
Yeah, the police will come wherever they are.
But no, if they don't go to police in the area, like,
Or in the woods. So if they got the police, what's the next best thing we'll do?
Call the sheriff.
The
'Cause
sheriff, yeah.
these smart sheriffs could be in the forest.
I think so. They got somebody that keep in the law.
At the start, they said they were that people were in the town.
Mm-hmm. So they got to come from the town, come to them.
And by the time we treat them like them, they treat them like them, gone.
Gone, but that's alright, because we don't want them to attack us, right?
They're bears. They can kill him, especially him.
Mm-hmm. But how you would feel if you come home and see somebody like they broke into your house and stole some of your things, how you would be feeling? How you would feel about it? The whole house in a mess. You can't find your favorite hat, your favorite shirt, maybe you got a special watch, a bag, different things. So how you would be feeling?
I would think
He always taking violent. For no reason. He always taking violent.
So you would be feeling angry. You would feel angry.
See,
How you would feel, Joshua? How you would feel?
Upset.
Yeah.
I'm worried because
Mm-hmm.
if my belongings that is very important,
Yeah.
I could lose it.
Yeah.
Okay, what if somebody breaking your house and tell you asthmatic inhaler? You wouldn't be.
it could be loud now.
But if you had a asthmatic attack,
I do want that catch. Oh, never really.
So what you got in here, though?
Just in case. Smoke is something sure.
Yeah. Certain things. It would, yeah, the smoke. Or maybe they make this dusty. Or not
That
really, like when I got
that
the
one,
Sahara
let me
dust.
see.
Oh, but not really
No,
asthma.
you get
That
allergies.
I understand. Yeah, you're miserable, man. Yeah, but imagine if I had a come home, I see my face cough, if somebody broke, I would be scared. I would be worried, and I would feel like kind of, it's really kind of dirty, like people violate you too, you know? Like sometimes I heard people talk about, really, we having a lot of different conversations. I hear people talk about somebody breaking into their house, and they had food, they never got to throw out the food, because they don't know if the people take something and mixing the food, or, you know, put the dirty hands over their food or what.
Cause like
You will feel nasty.
Cause like if somebody breaking your house and you have food just waiting and you going down the street to talk to a neighbor, they could just like put poison in your
Yeah,
food.
or put the dirty hand up, or even spit it. You don't know, because people could do naughty things.
I think I was last year.
Mm-hmm.
We was playing football, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the ball went into like a bush next to the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to the gate, right? And the bush had a coach.
Oh Lord,
So I had, like,
how you so miserable?
What's
So I-
college?
Oh, which is a plant that's make you itch real bad, yeah.
So I had when they say no, I was looking for my teacher.
Mm-hmm.
But then I went to the office and I tell them, I almost spent upon their top phone.
Yeah, how you so
That was
miserable?
at Melton.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then
Which part? Where Mr. Gittins
You had a little coach around the schools. I hope it won't be a problem when school start back.
no,
Mhm.
yeah, they got after a week, the school closed and the following week, you know, then we went back. The actually field was big up
Okay.
to get rid of all of it.
So
Mm-hmm.
it feels bigger.
They got the outskirts, but where the water was got filled up.
Coach is a plant, right? Like a wild plant. I'm pretty sure it has like some kind of medicinal properties, but nevertheless, as most wild plants
When
do.
they go into
I had a book about wild plants from the library. I'm gonna look into it and buy it. Right, very good. But it makes you itch. Yeah, yeah.
when
And
it's
it stay a long time itching you.
when it's go into grass, my feet is itch a lot.
Yeah, sometimes I get a rash if the grass. I don't like get tall so no, but like what you call this elephant grass, yeah, it's give me like little fine bumps like a rash. You're miserable, right? Yeah, so it's not a nice thing as I would imagine. Even if somebody broke into your house and they didn't really find anything much to carry away, just the thought of knowing somebody invade your space, you don't feel good. I know somebody that happened to, they throw away their sheets. Even sometimes these people go and use your bathroom. It's a wicked thing to do, right? Wicked. Yeah. Yeah, you don't feel comfortable.
What?
Yeah, do not feel
Oh
comfortable.
yeah.
And they gave somebody a shirt to the wall just in case it was
Oh,
off camera.
because
Of course.
they could like put a knife in your chair, and when you sit down,
Like from
Yeah,
the chair with.
yeah. You don't know what
I
they
could
would
chill
do.
out. Chill out.
Dad Bear went on a search of the house. Stay behind me, he warned Mom Bear and Billy. Daddy Bear taking charge, right? They went into the family room. The intruder brought my crystal bunny, complained Mom Bear. The intruder broke my chair, wailed Billy Bear. They checked the bedrooms next. Someone's been sleeping in both our beds, Mom Bear said. Dad Bear flung open Billy Bear's door. There Goldilocks slept like an angel. The intruder was just a little girl. Billy Bear recognized Goldilocks by her long blonde curls. Goldilocks, you wake up right now, he hollered, shaking her shoulders. Goldilocks opened her eyes. What are you doing here? Billy Bear demanded. You ate my breakfast, you broke my chair, and now you're sleeping in my bed. Goldilocks stopped and turned around. She twisted her hair nervously between her fingers as she waited for Billy Bear to speak. Do you want to come and play with me? Aren't you still mad that I ate your oatmeal and all that stuff? Goldilocks asked. No, said Billy. I forgive you. Wow, thanks, Billy. Let me just go ask my parents if it's okay. Hurry back, said Billy Bear. Later, Billy Bear and Goldilocks took a walk with Dad Bear to look for a tree trunk so Dad could make a new chair for Billy Bear. At the end of the day, they all ate the special treats that Mom Bear had made, peanut butter and honey bars. Goldilocks said they were even more delicious than Billy Bear's oatmeal. And my new friend is not too big or too small or too anything. He's just right, she added. And that's the end of our Goldilocks and the three bears. We got to close your eyes for. He gonna drop sleep on me. Scoot back over. Joshua gonna read his second story now.
No.
Then we got a little comprehension. Then it's gonna be activity time.
I ain't close my 8 cents.
That's a good thing.
Nope.
He said no. Anyhow, Joshua coming back up.